Hey guys, and welcome to today's new video. I'm pretty excited today because I'm going to dive into this Celestial Thunder palette by Dominique Cosmetics. And it's just a really super fun palette. And what's most interesting about this to me is it's a lot of colors that I don't normally use. Like this Mystic Ice is just beautiful and definitely one I want to dive into today since I have the blue and silver kind of going on. Black Matter is this beautiful black, but it has like these flecks of gold and pink shimmers in it. And Eternal Light is just like super gorgeous. And I also love the Zero Gravity, which is almost like a gray tone brown. And I think I'll pop that into my crease, but we're just gonna go and play and have fun and make a very bright, fun spring look and see what happens. I haven't sat down and played with eyeshadow in a minute, so here we go. So the first step I'm gonna do is go into that gray tone brown, which is called Zero Gravity. And I'm just gonna put that on my crease brush. It's a bit dusty, like I'm getting fallout already, so we'll see how this goes. And I'm gonna take my Simple Human mirror, which I absolutely love. This mirror is amazing. I'll link it down below for you guys if you wanna check it out. It's like just great and portable, and it doesn't have a cord, so it's easy to kind of take with you places too. And I'm just gonna buff that into my crease. I'm gonna do both sides. Okay, so that's about as good as that's getting. And to be honest, that color Zero Gravity is pretty patchy. I don't know if you guys can see that on my lid. It just like doesn't really blend out that great. I don't know if you guys can see that on my lid or not, but it just doesn't really blend out that great. So yeah, I don't like that shade. I like the color, like the tone is nice, but I don't know. It's just not blending out like I'd like it to. Let's kind of check out the other colors now. So the next shade I want to go into is this Black Matter, and I'm gonna put that on my outer V and corner. So here we go. Okay, so my thoughts on Black Matter, which is this really gorgeous shade. The shade is super gorgeous, but it has so much fallout. Like, look at that. I actually think that'll be a cool look to kind of go underneath the eye with it, but I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and clean up that little under eye issue there. And it's easy to clean up, so that's not the biggest issue, as long as you do your eyes before you do the rest of your makeup, which I normally do when I'm doing a more glam, bigger, kind of fun look like this. But if you do the rest of your makeup first, then you're gonna be frustrated. So just something to note about this palette. Next, I'm going to jump into Mystic Ice here, and I'm going to put that from the middle of my lid, kind of to like almost the inner corner, but not exactly at the inner corner, because that I'm just gonna like brighten up with that Eternal Light. I really like that Eternal Light shade. It's very pretty. So here we go. I'm gonna go take a flat shadow brush. I'm gonna go into this one. And my setting spray here. A few little squirts. And just gonna kind of go into that, like that. And this looks very pigmented, and I'm excited to see what this is. Here we go, both eyes. Okay, so that shadow is really beautiful. I didn't have any fallout with that, and that's probably because I used the setting spray, but I'm gonna go back into this Black Matter, and I'm just going to blend the line where those two shadows meet. Nice. So what I'm going to do now is go into this Eternal Light shade, which is this beautiful like goldish silver. I don't know, it just like is a really beautiful, it's just a really beautiful metallic, so I'm excited. That's probably my favorite shade in the whole palette. I tend to gravitate towards shades like that. This is a very different kind of look for me. This is definitely a different kind of look for me. I normally like browns and golds and I don't know, stuff that more complements my eye color and most eye colors, I should say. But this, I just thought I would try out this palette and see how much I like it. So here we go. Spraying that again and going into Eternal Light. I feel like it's not picking up on the... Okay, so it's not really, when I sprayed the setting spray and went in like this, like, I guess it worked. All right, never mind. Take that back. That's gorgeous. I love that. So that Eternal Light shade is literally fabulous, gorgeous. I love it. It is so nice, so pretty. And that to me makes the whole palette, honestly. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do now is do my lower lash line. And I'm gonna go back into that black matter. I think I'm gonna do it kind of the way I have it here. I'm gonna go black matter into the Mystic Ice, which is that teal, into Eternal Light. And kind of see how I can pull that off. So black matter is first. And I'm just taking my little smudger brush here. Since this palette doesn't really have a good brow bone color, like highlight, I'm going to go into the Cream Shop and go into Hello High and just kind of dust this on my brow bone to clean up anything there. Yeah, and just kind of, yes, that's what I needed. Kind of brighten up there. I feel like a mermaid. And just going into the black matter just to kind of buff this side a little bit. All right, and that is the finished eye look. Now what I'm going to do is just put on some eyeliner and mascara and I'll meet you back. So now that's the finished eyeshadow look. Now all I'm gonna do is put on some eyeliner, a black eyeliner, some mascara, and do the rest of my face a bit, and I'll meet you back. Okay guys, and this is the completed look. I love it. I think it's very mermaid-esque, and just look at those colors. I don't know, I just really don't wear these colorful makeup looks that much. When I go out, I usually go towards the golds and the browns and like black shadows, and this was just fun and different and a little pop of something fun. My necklace is not in place. That was bothering me. Again, this was the Celestial Thunder palette from Dominique Cosmetics. I really think the color story is beautiful. The shadows were a little patchy, so would this be like, definitely like go out and get it? You know, I don't know. If you enjoy these colors, yes, but you know, there were some issues, but usually colors like deeper colors and crazier colors do have a little bit more issues because of the pigments. There's like higher pigment, especially like in a, you know, a teal or a blue or something like that. I was disappointed in the Zero Gravity shade. I would probably never use that one again. I love this Eternal Light shade. I feel like the palette is worth buying if you really like colors like that. It's just like super gorgeous, and it was nice because it was metallic, but it also had these little glitter flecks in it. And I'm not saying like really chunky glitter. It was just like really nice. Like it really gave a pop to your inner corner. I did really like this Mystic Ice shade. And I did like the Black Matter shade, but that one was definitely had a lot of fallout, but it did blend out a lot better than this Zero Gravity shade. The Zero Gravity shade is meh. The only thing, there isn't really like a crease color in here. So these are kind of like more vibrant, more like lid and stuff like that. I don't really see like a crease color you know, to like blend everything out. It's definitely something you can get to supplement your makeup collection, but if you're looking for a new palette to be like your everyday thing, I don't think this is it, but it definitely was a lot of fun. And yeah, on that note, guys, I will see you in my next video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you get notified of all my future uploads. I upload on Monday and Friday. Sometimes it's a little different, but usually it's Monday and Friday. And make sure you also follow me on Instagram at Carolyn Marie X3. I have a community of over 40,000 people there, and we have so much fun. And you have to remember to check out my album. It's called Carolyn Marie After Me, and it has 10 songs on it. It's a full-length album, and you can get it on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, pretty much wherever you buy digital music, you can get this album. And I put my like whole heart into this, so I would really appreciate it if you checked it out. This is all linked below as well. So yeah, guys. Yay, this was fun. We haven't done a makeup look in a bit, and I'll try to do some more. On that note, guys, I will see you in my next video. Stay home and stay safe. I love you guys so much.